Dworken Bernstein is proud to present this profile of a deserving charity doing vital work in our community and benefiting from L.P.A. On June 11th, just before the game between the Indians and the Minnesota Twins, fans at Progressive Field watched Pat Parati, a partner in the Painesville, Ohio law firm of Dworken Bernstein, do something extraordinary. He presented a check for nearly $124,000 to the Leukemia and Lymphoma Society of Cleveland. The amount represented a portion of millions of dollars of unclaimed funds from a class action lawsuit the law firm successfully litigated against a Columbus, Ohio insurance company. On the field to accept the check were Frank Canning, interim executive director of the society, Laura Bell, Leukemia and Lymphoma Society board president, and Cleveland Indians pitcher Cliff Lee, wife Kirsten, son Jackson, and daughter Macy.
Awesome. Oh my God.
When Jackson, now 7, was 4 months old, he was diagnosed with a particularly aggressive form of leukemia. A relapse followed chemotherapy treatments. Doctors gave Jackson a 30% chance to live. A year later, a bone marrow transplant performed in San Antonio saved his life. He is now cancer-free. The Lees raise funds for cancer research and patient care for the society. The Leukemia and Lymphoma Society of Cleveland uses all funds received to provide blood cancer research, education, and patient services throughout 31 counties in northern Ohio.
Well, like many other organizations, we've been hit pretty hard by the way the economy's been going, and a lot of our programs have not hit their budget, so we do have a shortfall, and the monies that we receive will go directly to providing our programs.
When interim executive director Frank Canning was told of the award, he thought it might be a hoax, and at the very least was uncertain of the source and doubted the amount.
We were a little bit skeptical, and what we did was we listened to what the attorneys had to say, and then we actually went on the website and checked them out and made sure it was legitimate, and we were very happy that it was.
Patrick Parati, the attorney who argued for the L.P.A. provision, says the Leukemia and Lymphoma Society was an ideal charity to receive a portion of the leftover funds.
The L.P.A. doctrine says you take the money that's unclaimed and you give at least a portion of it back to the community. And in this case, we're giving a portion of the money to the Leukemia and Lymphoma Society in the amount of approximately $123,000. And we're very, very glad that your organization exists because of the important things you do for kids like Mr. Lees, the pitcher today that we met from the Cleveland Indians, his child, Jackson, who is a survivor of the disease, and my partner, Marvin Dworken, who also survived the disease, and my good friend, Tim Lobmenthal, who, because of another condition, passed away from a heart attack, but he also survived the disease, and he lived on because there were organizations such as yours in the community that were doing good works for people who have diseases, people who have hunger, people who have homelessness, people who have drug and alcohol addiction, people who are special needs that need additional transportation assistance, and all of this kind of money from L.P.A. can go for those purposes.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
If you enjoyed this video and would like to learn more about the law firm of Dworken Bernstein or L.P.A. awards, go to OhioLawyersGiveback.org.